I'm Mary Carol Wagner, and this is my son Eric Romero Wagner. Can you say hi? Can you wave? So it's parents of children with autism often say that it's as if their child went to bed one night, and when the child woke up, it wasn't their child, it was someone else, because it's that much of a personality change. So that part was really hard, realizing that on top of Down syndrome he had autism. And then not long after that, about 9 months after that, when he was 8, still in first grade, he was diagnosed with leukemia. So, you know, some states and some school districts are way ahead in the area of inclusion, and others are way behind. And I would say that unfortunately Arizona for the most part is behind, and that Tucson Unified School District is way behind. And I think that the administrators here don't first of all, they don't realize the value of inclusion. Secondly, they don't provide the training that teachers need to feel confident about including students with disabilities in their classrooms.
My name is Becky Long, and I am a self-contained special ed teacher at Saguaro High School. I teach mild to moderately cognitively impaired students, grades 9 through 12. Inclusion is a methodology of teaching that takes students with special needs, and instead of having them in a strictly self-contained environment, they're in a classroom with their average peers. It's a problem in Arizona because a lot of times general education teachers just aren't sure what to do with these students. The population that I teach, it's particularly difficult because they are so low functioning. You know, most of the students in my class are kinder first grade functioning level. And to put those students in a high school setting, it's very hard content and curriculum wise to include them. And that's where resource and special ed teachers, where they collaborate with general education teachers, make that situation work. People think of them as field trips like students take when they're in elementary school, and they're not. Every time we go off campus, we have a lesson plan in place. It's community-based instruction. When we are out and about, they're learning landmarks, they're learning how to use public transportation, how to order off of a menu, you know, keeping track of a bus card for a lot of these students that are in my class is very difficult. So it's learning, it's taking the things that we learn in class and putting them in context and generalizing them out in the community. When we went on our CBI to Target, we needed classroom materials. We needed soap for washing our hands for the colds that are passing around. But a lot of times they'll just grab whatever they find. You know, we have a few kids that are really awesome at navigating their way through a store and can find things readily, but they still don't have the skills of deciding which things should I buy. Is it the first thing that I find? Or, you know, should I smell them? Should I look at the prices? A lot of times those things don't even come to mind for them. So those are the things that we walk through each time.
I think that he has broadened the perspective and really the life experience of all of us in the family, of myself, of my husband Jorge, of our older son Alex, and that we've all learned and that we're all different people, better people I think than we would have been if he hadn't been a part of our family.